So I was sitting in my cubicle today and I realized ever since I started working, every single day of my life has been worse than the day before it. So that means that every single day that you see me, that's on the worst day of my life.
What about today? Is today the worst day of your life?
Yeah.
Wow, that's messed up. I'm sorry. Go on.
Is there any way that you could sort of just zonk me out so that, like, I don't know that I'm at work in here? Could I come home and think that I've been fishing all day or something?
That's really not what I do, Peter. However, the good news is, I think I can help you. I want you to do something for me, Peter. I want you to try and relax. I want you to relax every muscle in your body, beginning with your toes to your fingertips. Now I want you to relax your legs. You're beginning to feel your eyelids getting heavy as you slip deeper and deeper into a state of complete relaxation. All your cares and concerns are disappearing. Deeper and deeper, way down. Your concern about your job melts away. Way down. Now when I count backwards from 3, you will be in a state of complete relaxation. Your worries, cares, and inhibitions will be gone. And you will remain in that state until I snap my fingers. 3, deeper and deeper. Way down. 2, deeper and deeper. Way down. 1.
Oh my God, Dr. Swanson! Ooh, ooh, is he breathing?
Call 911.
Oh, we're
I know this is gonna sound really weird and screwed up. Guys, if you're watching this for the first time, please do not call me crazy. Please watch other videos before you comment, because if I was in your shoes, I'd think the same. You have to see a lot of them to understand my story in order to justify this or connect with it or even begin to comprehend it. Guys, everybody you see around me, they're not real people. And you can tell by looking at them, their actions as soon as I pass by them. I've been living like this for a long time, I didn't know. For some reason,
Gentlemen,
people that have a certain kind of energy that can radiate to society and help society get up on its feet, not just nowadays, throughout human history it's been like this, are always...
Thursday, April 25th. Now I'm walking into my place of employment. I'm going to tell you what we're going to see when I get to that traffic light. The train is going to come above my head right after I cross the traffic light, make a lot of noise. As you can hear it, the buses will pull next to me and let out their handbrake, and you hear it from all sides. All right, this is what to expect in the videos under this one or above this, guys, just to show you. All right, and then not to forget the drug addicts walking towards me like zombies. Okay, we might get a police, but usually police don't come out at this time, and it's raining. So we hear the sirens. So that's what you should expect coming up. Okay. Watch the street theater, guys, at 5 a.m. It's the same police officer that was behind me in the video before this. What's good, guys? Welcome back. This is the part 2 of my working as a targeted individual. Now, what you're watching is the wee hours of about 4:40 in the morning. As I just parked my car, I was followed by these 2 cops that you see here. They followed me all the way from my house. If you know anything about Surrey, 120 Scott Road, they followed me all the way to here. This is Surrey Central University Street. So as I get out of my car, they get out, they put on this street theater to pretend that this is the reason why they were following me and came to the same destination as I did. As you can see, it's street theater. There's not a single soul in none of the buildings, guys. I'm gonna take you to the inside of my office and show you how I'm gang stalked, guys. It was like, I didn't get all the good parts because I don't like invading people's privacy, but I have to do it for my own safety, for my own insurance. This is why I record everything, and my whole world is fake, guys. I can give you 24/7 live action if you want, but to me this is the boring, repetitive Groundhog's Day. Again, the police harass me. They're the slave catchers of this Truman Show that I live in. So they follow me as soon as I'm outside everywhere. They just follow me there. If I make a video, then they go in undercover vehicles instead of the plain vehicles that you see. And also there's people always cutting in front of me. As you see, there's someone walking in front of me to get in front of me and just have pacing. Like, guys, remember, it's like 4 in the morning. There shouldn't be nobody on the street. All right. Again, stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Watch until the end. Welcome to the Black Truman Show. What did I tell you about?
Center of the earth, in the middle of the universe. Then why is this verse coming 6 times rehearsed? Don't freestyle much, but I write them like such. Word. Amongst the fiends controlled by the screens, what does it all mean, all this shit I'm seeing? Human beings screaming vocal javelins, sign of a local nigga unraveling. My wandering got my ass wondering, where Christ is in all this crisis. Hating Satan never knew what nice is. Check the papers, well I've been on ISIS. More than your eye can see and ears can hear. Year by year all the sense disappears. Nonsense perseveres, translates with fear. Beware, 2 triple O. It might feel good, it might sound a little something, but damn the game if it don't mean nothing. What is game? Who got game? Where's the game in life? Behind the game, behind the game. I got game, she got game, we got game, they got game, he got game. It might feel good, it might sound a little something, but fuck the game if it ain't saying nothing. Yeah. Was it something I said? Pretend you don't see, so you turn your head. Race scared of his shadow, doesn't matter. Thought of reparations, gotta play with the population. Nothing to lose, everything to prove. People use, even murders.
Alright, welcome back, guys. It's Paul Tech here again. Guys, in this episode, I'm just showing you what work is like. So, like I showed you, this is the office. I'm also the only guy out of like maybe 10-15 girls. And if you don't know anything about working in a corporate office with just females and you being the only guy here, is females, when they're together, they sync up, meaning their menstruals sync up with each other. So if they're in their PMS mode, the whole office is in their PMS mode. So imagine being the only guy in an office full of 10-15 women who are all PMSing. Not to mention that, guys, these females have been paid to come here. They don't work here. Guys, this is what they do. What you can't tell in this video is they're sitting behind me doing a cough, throat scratching in sequence. Meaning the person on my left will start it, and then the next person will pick it up after they stop, and then when they stop, the next person will pick it up. So for about 8.5, 9 hours, all I'm hearing is I can't even do the throat scratching that they do. You know when people like frogs, guys, that's what it sounded like, frogs ribbiting. That's exactly what it was, guys. Like I'm surrounded by reptiles that look like humans doing frog sounds with their throat. Like, I can't do it because I'm not a reptile. You know how when frogs clear their throat and it goes, This is what they were doing to me in rhythm. Meaning this one picks it up, does it, and then when he stops, this one picks it up. And then to make the matters worse, guys, my hiring general manager hires me. Guys, I have over 20 years experience in collections. Hires me for a job, me thinking, oh, he's going to eventually promote me to a manager or supervisor because of the experience I have in the office. I have more experience than anybody there. Not only does he not hire me, he does not give me the managerial job. He gives it to a girl in her early 20s who doesn't have no experience in the industry, and I mean none. So I am getting talked down to, given advice by someone that doesn't know anything about what they're doing. And then to make matters worse, they are forcing me to do everybody else's work for them. Guys, in collections, we have this thing called two-shot. Meaning when you have a client on the phone that owes money and is being difficult, you usually get an experienced collector to come on the phone and talk the client down and convince them to make payments that will be beneficial to them in the long run, which is my specialty, is talking people off the ledge, financial ledge, and going through their finances with them step by step and finding out what they're doing that's making them end up in collections, and then we try to fix it, right? But they want me to do that. This is a manager supervisor job, but they want me to do that for the 15, 20 women that I work with, but not give me the title or give me the paycheck. So in order to, guys, they wrote me in my first 2 weeks, which is training, I got written up 4 times for things I didn't know about, guys. That's another thing that they attack me about when I go to a job is, let's just say they'll give me a job to do, but give me the wrong tools and then write me up for not getting the job done because of the tools they gave me. And when I point out that they gave me tools that can't be used for this job, they tell me that I'm whining, I'm complaining, and then they write me up and then they fire me for that. Now, a lot of people go, real targeted individuals, you can't keep a real job. If they've been working at their same job for over 2 to 5 years, no, guys, you're not a real targeted individual. You're just a perp lying. Because workplace mobbing, you can't stand up for a year of everybody at your work turning on you. Like I remember when they have not potlucks. They always want to know what food I'm going to bring so that they can avoid eating it and make me feel like nobody want to touch my food because A, they think I put poison in it that's going to hurt them. And B, because most of these people, if you watch the video, will realize are drug addicts. And I am pretty sure that the people that I work with in this office were actually sleeping inside the office. Their homes, they are homeless people that sleep in the office that are hired to pretend to be, my co-workers. Guys, I work at 5 in the morning. They started putting so many people in the office at 5 in the morning. I'm like, the only way these people can get here this early is if they're sleeping here. And sure enough, one of the guys in the bathroom also told me. Another thing I want you to pay attention to in this video is the floor. They marked the floor up with little paint that look like shit. So that looks like, when you look at the floor, it looks like there's shit streaks all over the floor. There are so many things they did to me at this office, guys. I can't even begin to get into it. I know the video doesn't do it justice because a lot of the time, guys, I don't want to invade people's privacy. This is what they're doing to me, so I don't want to do it back to them. But I should have, so that you guys can really see what the workplace mobbing is. So another thing they used to do is on the weekends, they will come and talk about how the whole office had a party or had a big orgy, and I wasn't invited. I'm not even kidding you guys. That same manager that was the 20-year-old that was put on me was telling a story to another girl about how she got a train ran on her at the office party the weekend of, like, we were on a Monday or Tuesday, and she was telling the story about the weekend, and she was talking about getting a train ran on her by the guys in the office. I'm not making this up, guys. This is the reality I live in. I'm trying to verify employment for Brittany Manka. Who do I speak to about that? That's correct. Call Houston from my quick wallet. My quick wallet. Brittany Manka, last name M-A-N-K-A.
Turn it up another notch. My speed put down on my seas. Acres with the D's. My squad stays on point like that. It's the joy. Yeah, my squad stay on point like that. It's the
Light cream vanilla and 3 old-fashioned donuts. 3.
And a large triple. Can we get the large triple earlier? I'm kind of late for my break. Okay, thank you. I've seen this cop so many times.
We have just received a report that New York City is under attack by swarms of killer bees. They have been seen approaching from Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, and Staten Island. We urge you to stay in your homes at this time, as we will be bringing you up-to-the-minute information. This just in. Police are reporting that there's a man on top of a skyscraper ready to jump. I'm told that he is possibly Old Dirty, a member of the Wu-Tang Clan. The police suspect that there could be some connection between this Old Dirty man and the killer bees.
I form atomically Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses. Can't define how I be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically perform armed robbery. Flee with the lottery. Possibly they spotted me. Battle scarred Shogun. Explosion with my pen hits tremendous. Ultraviolet shine blind forensics. I inspect you through the future. See millennium. Killer bees sold 50 gold, 60 platinum. Shackling the matches with drastic rap tactics. Graphic displays melt the steel like blacksmiths. Black Wu-Jack black as queen bees, east to bumping with patrolmen, tear gas, lace the function. Heads by the score, take flight inside a war. Ticks hit the floor, die hard fans demand more. Behold the bold soldier, control the globe slowly. Proceeds the blow, swinging swords like Shinobi. Stomp grounds and found footprints in solid rock. Who got it locked, performing live on your hottest fly?
As the world turns, I spread like germs. Burn the globe with the pestilence. The hard-headed never learn. This my testament to those firm. Play my position in the game of life, standing firm. On foreign land, jump the gun out the frying pan. Into the fight and transform into the ghost rider. A six-pack and a street car named Desire. Who got my back in the line of fire holding back? What? My peoples, if you with me, where the you at?
Moving garbage to the
It's called a journey for the bad seed from bad sperm. Got my wig fried like a bad perm. What the blood clots? In those spots, you wanna think twice, I think not. The iron lung ain't got to tell you where it's coming from. Smoother than Navarone, tearing up your battle zone. Rip through your slums.
I twist darts from the heart. Try to intrude, loop my voice on the LP. Martini on the slang rock, certified chatterbox. Vocabulary dawn and talking. Tell your story walking. Take cover, kid, what? Run for your brother, kid. Run for your team. And your 6-camp rhyme groupies. So I can squeeze with the advantage and get wasted. My deadly notes reign supreme. Your fort is basic compared to mine. Domino effect, arts and crafts. Paragraphs contain signs.
Okay, earlier today I showed you a dog walker as I was walking towards my work, and how I never see dog walkers because of the area. Nobody walks their dog. And now look.
Guys, I finally figured out why they did this to me, this country. Do you know what these countries are based on? This video, discretion advised, it's got a lot of coarse language in it. These countries are based on a bunch of pussies trying to be dicks and a bunch of small dicks trying to be pussies. They don't want a real man in this country. This is what they do to real men in the West, because they are a threat to their system. They're intelligent, they're tough, they're ballsy, they fight to the death. I want you guys in this video to look at every single man you see in it, and if he looks like a real man or a pussy. You tell me. Now I finally figured out why they did this to me all these years. They don't want real men. They want pussies that bend over in this country, that will get paid to go talk someone's ears off or move their hands up and down like a fucking clown. Or go pretend they're doing construction in the next apartment and make noise unnecessarily to drive him out of his apartment, or so he can get up early, so they can wake him up early. I'm so excited today. This is one of the greatest days because I finally realized who I really am and why I'm a targeted individual. Never forget, guys, they target you for a reason, because you are a real man. And if you're a woman, they target you because you are a real woman. These countries, do you know what they want here? A bunch of pimps and whores. They don't want real men and women. That's what they want. Those are the people, they give them money, they let them advance. You know? Whenever they see a real man, they do this to him. They surround him with people talking nonsense. They get paid by the government to do that to him. You know what I mean? Because they don't want a real man. It's a threat to them.
How come in front of me?
They want to take you down.
Truck,
they want you to be demotivated. People talking around you in noise the whole time, so you're stressed out.
It's my schizo kicking in.
They don't want you to move forward. They block me from everything. Even in my business, when I've made so much money in it before, they've done the impossible to block me. They don't want real men. They want pussies and small dicks that want to be pussies. That's what these countries are about. Look at the look on this guy. Tell me if he looks like a real man. Look at this guy. He looks like a woman. Just come. In this video, I'm going to be pretty crude. I'm going to be pretty harsh. You know what I mean? And I'm going to show you guys the truth of what this is. You know? I'm going to show you the truth. I'm sorry. I'm going to be very rough in this one. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be hardcore, straight to the point.
where the police is gathered.
Just like people do.
And it's still the same day I saw them when I was driving.
But today is an amazing day. I finally realized
They're looking at something else.
the main reason why they did this to me. Because I don't take shit. Because I know if something's right, and I know it's right in my mind, I'll fight everybody to make it happen.
It's the same day.
I'm not stupid. I don't bow down and bend over. That's the problem in these countries. That's the problem with the West. And they've done that to the East now, to a lot of countries in the East. They turned them like the West. They don't want real men and women, guys. They want pimps and hoes and drug addicts. And people that just do anything to go buy an apple. That would bend over just to fill up their bellies. Lowlifes. With no spirit, no heart, nothing. Just food and garbage. Garbage of people, man. Whether they're immigrants, whether they're born here, don't matter. It's the kind of person we're talking about here. They attack you because of your genealogy, because of your genes, because of what you represent, what you stand for. That's how they try to take you down, in a cowardly, invisible way. So you're gonna tell me that real men run this country?
Yeah, they keep looking at me back. Three, 2, 1, 0.
I'm gonna show you guys what these countries are about. You know, what they want you to look at. That's what they do. That's what they want you to look at. Remember the FedEx trucks. They love them too much. They put them in front of me all day long. Would you call a guy who's walking on the street trying to bother you a real man? I mean, look, they trained the animals to bother you. And you know what? They train other types of animals to bother you too. We call them gang stalkers, human beings, but they're not. Guys, if you get trained and you do exactly what they tell you with no objections, then you're a slave. They don't want people like, look at this guy running to make a buck. Would you call that a real man? Please tell me. Would you call that a real man? A gang stalker. That's not a real man. Look how they train the pigeons to be around me everywhere I go. Going crazy. They throw them bird feed before I get there, or, you know. Look. So that way when there's not that many people around, there's always birds or pigeons.
Going to the street theater for something in the morning. many times to see. Looks like an easy day. Oh, nobody here. Hi, how are you? I am well. Nobody greets each other anymore. Have you noticed? Yeah, what's wrong with us? I can tell. Where are you from? Saskatchewan? Toronto? Oh my goodness. Hi, good luck. So you see. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the car behind me to tell you that nobody stops. The cars move. Don't move, guys. Cars. Noise. Ambulance. Police. Homelessness, all of the above, poverty, sickness, illness, all of them in my environment. You will find every negative aspect of society in my environment. Well, the ones that can be showed. And look at this Tim Hortons. It's always a zoo. It's going to be a zoo.
street, trying to bother you. A real man. I mean, look, they trained the animals to bother you. And you know what? They train other types of animals to bother you too. We call them gang stalkers, human beings, but they're not. Guys, if you get trained and you do exactly what they tell you with no objections, then you're a slave. They don't want people like, look at this guy running to make a buck. Would you call that a real man? Please tell me. Would you call that a real man? A gang stalker. That's not a real man. Look how they train the pigeons to be around me everywhere I go. Going crazy, they throw them bird feed before I get there, or, you know. So that way when there's not that many people around, there's always birds or pigeons. That's what happens. The birds and pigeons don't come with people. If there are a lot of people or a lot of cars, you don't see the birds and the pigeons. Even planes in the sky, guys. Look.
Do not turn off target. Do not disconnect you during software update. See that, guys? This is my world. Your phone ever do this? It's downloading to China, my phone. Oh, yeah. See? See how they're all coming at me? It's like they don't. Just watch them.
We get in the also sorry.
Boarding pass ready. Passengers with bicycles or animals, please board on the main car deck. Once again, all drivers and passengers bound for Nanaimo, please prepare for boarding. Thank you for sailing with BC Ferries, and have a great afternoon.
Women with big butts. I like women like that, so he keeps on popping them up in front of me to distract me. At the same time, he gets them to act weird around me in a way where they're ignoring me or they're looking at me in a bad way, or so I feel discouraged, so it affects my confidence that I can't get women like that. I don't know what he's trying to say by that, but you're gonna see a lot of that, and they're gonna be positioned in a certain way where their butt is in my face, whether I look that way or that way. You're gonna notice that. It's not that there's gonna be random passing by or random standing on the corner. It's the way they're positioned. So my phone is my eyes, guys. Wherever my phone's gonna record, that's what my eyes see. That's how you're gonna know that this is set up. And like I said, every trip, it's to irritate me with sound or to irritate me with vision. So I have to go through this the whole day. That's the goal. And then when very attractive women ignoring me and passing by and going away or give me dirty looks. Number 5, people talking loud on phones for no reason. They're right in front of each other, face to face, and they're talking loud, screaming almost and laughing and overjoyed. It's fakely overjoyed in a fake way. Big objects, people walking towards me, people behind me. Everywhere I enter, someone's exiting. Everywhere I exit, someone's entering in my face. Kids, carriages, a lot of them. Some of them, their kids, if they're quiet, they hurt them on purpose so they can start screaming, coughing, sneezing. Oh, here we go, talking loud on the phone as soon as I started talking. For some reason, around me, everyone wants to talk on the phone loud. They have a reason, or they've passed by talking loud, then they get to another place, they're talking low. So, big trucks, noise, listen to that. Why is she screaming on the phone? You don't have to scream on the phone. They can hear you. And he always picks people that speak really strange languages that are annoying on the ears. The more annoying the languages, the more he finds people that speak that particular language.
If you believe there's nothing up this sleeve, nothing is cool. Here's a little edge for the never believer. Yeah. Here's a little ghost for the offering. Yeah. Here's a truck stop instead of St. Peter's. Yeah. Mister in the coffin's gone messing. Yeah.
I'm going to start documenting certain things for you. It's really tough to document these things because they appear in places where it's hard to film, or out of nowhere, just quickly they pass by. But I will do my best to prove to you how this entity survives off us by mimicking us, by pitting one Truman against, in the middle of a big circle, an entourage of 10,000 One-Mans, for example. And it has to mimic. And it doesn't only mimic. It has to mimic and it has to show me. For it that sees through my eye to see it through the microchip. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know if it's a provocative measure or to tick you, but I don't think so. It's for a different reason, because it mimics for survival. As it doesn't have a soul, or emotion. It has to mimic in order to survive. Because as I explained to you in a lot of other videos, that something about us is human beings.
Little bit pussy pink, so I went and bought a mink pink. I was working a trap, never worked a plan B. Don't forget your scrap, boy, playing in these streets. I just put 200 bands in the kitchen sink. Woo, woo, woo. Little bit pussy pink, so I went and bought a mink. Pussy. I was working a trap, never worked a plan B. No, nigga super cap, boy, we can never link. Let's roll. With my young crew, bitches we gon' run through. What your trap do? Is it cap proof? Make it clap, ooh. Money gon' slap the roof. Woo. Here, soup, pop it. Bad little bitch keep popping that pussy on the hood of the car outside.
Okay guys, I'm just sitting here. Look, the local Masonic calls Royal City number 3 Lodge. They meet the 1st and the 3rd. Together makes 13. To tell you that the 13th bloodline started the Masonic calls. But here's your local douchebags. These are the people that kidnap your kids. All the kids that go missing in this area. I will look in the basement of this building. Because, well, they're probably smarter than that, but I don't really think so. These guys are bold, right? Because it's like, they own the police. They're all members of it, right? So their crimes get turned a blind eye. But there you go, your local New West Masonic Hall. You see how inconspicuous it is? It's hidden. You can't, it's right, it's in open public, but it's hidden in plain sight. That's what they mean by hidden in plain sight. Child support people. I mentioned your name, so they sent me a letter dated May 22nd. I received it yesterday, and now
What keeps us surviving more than anything is not logic, it's our connection to the source, the way we feel. So that manifests itself in survival in what way? If we get a stomach ache, we feel it, so we'll do something to fix it. For example, as a small metaphor. So this entity, because the corpses don't feel, they need to mimic in order to survive physically at least. Because they do feel that, you know. So it don't matter. It's the kind of person we're talking about here. They attack you because of your genealogy, because of your genes, because of what you represent, what you stand for. That's how they try to take you down, in a cowardly, invisible way. So you're gonna tell me that real men run this country? No real man would do this. That's a pimp. Worse. At least the pimp has one nut. Let's be honest with each other. Let's be straight up today. Let's cut all the fucking bullshit and political correctness around and just cut it out. And be straight up. Real women like real men and real men like real women. And the rest are just a bunch of fucking toys. This is what they don't want. A guy like me to rise. A guy like me when I was in my early 20s, 21, 22, I opened up a business and made over $60,000 a month. So they blocked me and threw me in jail for no reason. With no fucking experience, no education on the internet, just picked it up, bought a laptop, learned everything in a couple of months and did it. They don't want people like this here. They want this fucking guy that's coming. Look at the head on him. Look at the way he walks. You call that a real man? No, because he doesn't have the balls to stop and tell me to my face who he is. This is the face of a real man. This is the voice of a real man. The one who's walking now, saying whatever the fuck he wants to anybody. Excuse me. That's not a real man, by the way. The guy who coughs and smokes too much, that's a weakness. This is what these countries are about, guys. Pigeons. Look at this guy. You call this a real man? A guy who does something like this? Guys, excuse me to say this, but bicycles, I never like to ride bicycles. They're not designed for men. They do some serious harm to your nuts, guys. Trust me when I tell you, okay? I know there are a lot of good cyclists out there. Some of them may be great people. Don't be offended. But I don't feel like a man when I ride a bicycle.
I need application to change a family court order. Yeah.
That's why I'm targeted.
I want to...
Because of those things in me.
Okay.
That I won't just say anything to the authority, bend over and take it off the ass.
What three colors are
If it's like this all the time, I won't even film videos anymore.
I'm gonna do a panorama view.
I got lucky here. Maybe they ran out of people. Give them 5 minutes.
Yeah, interesting. Just big coincidence.
When you get that new clocks, the daddy. I wish color that, daddy no party. Are you alone up the style, the daddy? The queen for England, have no backyardy. Real bad man, no muggle in a shots. Straight jeans.
And you can always tell by their face, that face that they have, it's just like so low and down, like Debbie Downer face, you know? It's like their whole energy and vibe is just like down and negative. It's a So today is Wednesday, June 8th, 9th, 10th or whatever. Look behind me, in front of me. And I'm going to show you that if I go left, all the big trucks are going to go left and surround me there. Just watch. You see that? You see how they're all going left? Because I was going to go left to avoid this. So there you go. I'm in a cocoon of 18-wheelers, guys. Cocoon. Look. An 18-wheeler graveyard. See how he just released his brakes in my ear? All right, look where it is. Look where I am. That's what they do.
It's like a fool in love. He love keep me spinning around. It's like a blast I'm found. I am glad you in my arms. All I wish is love from you.
So guys, I want to show you that they like to show me garbage trucks, trying to subconsciously tell me I'm trash. Okay, yeah, today's garbage day, guys, but do you see this garbage truck in front of me picking up any garbage? He's going fast. I gotta speed up just to catch up. Here's a garbage truck. Here are garbage cans. You see how he's driving past them? So what is the purpose of this garbage truck in this neighborhood if it's not to pick up the garbage? What is it? What is his purpose? Why is it on the road? Shouldn't he be on his own road? Shouldn't he be on his own route picking up the garbage, guys? See, this is what I'm talking about, the lack of common sense in my world. This should tell you it's fake. they're trying to tell me that I am trash. But if you have to go through all this measure, it's like somebody ignoring you and you're like poking at them for attention. Hey, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at me, look at me. So guys, I'm talking about the purpose of this garbage can, this garbage truck, because it's not picking up any garbage. It's just in front of me. It's just driving slow, right? It's basically to tell me that I am trash. That's the whole point. The Truman Show, them showing him trash, they're trying to tell his subconscious that he's trash. So I ask you this, if you have to go and poke at somebody for attention just to tell them they're trash, what does that make you? Imagine someone poking you, hey, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at me, pay attention to me, pay attention to me. Hey, pay attention, you keep ignoring them. Hey. It's like that episode of Family Guy with Stewie, like with the dog. Hey, pay attention to me, pay attention to me. Finally, you're turning like, what do you want? You're trash. That's the mentality I'm dealing with in this Truman Show reality. And when I say Truman Show, guys, I don't mean it's an actual TV. Early in the morning, power's out, going to coffee. Guess who's in front of me? Whoa, did you see the light just change into green and change into red within like 3-4 seconds? It's just so that I couldn't go behind the police to show you that they're like literally just sitting. You see the light just change into green and change into red within like 3-4 seconds. It's just so that I couldn't go behind the police to show you that they're like literally just sitting on the side of the street waiting for me. I hope you guys saw that traffic light just changed to red to green, and then within a 3 to 5 seconds period, it changed back to red as I was approaching it. Hopefully I got that. And I know if you can see the face of the woman with the umbrella standing there, whew, faces could kill. That face will definitely murder people. That's how you can tell who they are, is that face. Jesus. All right, let's listen to my Don on the radio.
Siganani ero no chakachon tondalogo ne podo wapondo nyathi bete kom winjauru nyathi to wang'e tek yawa Irogoro bang'e waoro nyathi somo mito yud rieko mito duogonwa mwando kagweng' dala somo to somo aringa to make pesa noguro hera to
It's down there somewhere. Let me take another look.
The fuck is this?
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Were you listening to the dude's story? Unchecked aggression. Forget it, Donnie. You're out of your element. The Chinaman is not the issue here. It's not the preferred nomenclature. Asian American, please.
He peed on the dude's rug.
Donnie, you're out of your element. Am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong? That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
This guy peed on it.
Donnie, please.
I'm the dude. Employed? This aggression will not stand, man. Oh, fuck it.
Well, enjoy.
I'll suck your cock for $1,000.
Over the line!
You're over the line, that's a foul. Smokey, this is not Nam, this is bowling. There are rules. You're entering a world of pain.
You think I'm fucking around here, market zero?
You happy, you crazy fuck?
It's a league game, Smokey.
I myself dabbled in pacifism at one point. Not in Nam, of course. Play Quintana and O'Brien next week. They should be pushover. Calmer than you are.
Calmer than you are.
What makes a man?
Sure, that and a pair of testicles.
I'm sure right.
You mind if I do it, Jay? This is a bummer, man. That creep can roll, man.
Yeah, but he's a pervert, dude.
I am the walrus.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. That makes me fucking sick.
Liam and me, we're gonna fuck you up.
You know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.